Hello, everyone, and to all my subscribers and everybody out there in YouTube land around the world. This is the My Camping Adventures channel, and I'm glad to say I'm still alive and kicking. Hey, it's still cold out. We have the perpetual winter. Where I live has the highest snow totals of anywhere right now. We've had the hardest winter in the last 6 years, and it's March 7th or 8th or 9th, and it's still snowing. Hey, my friend, I did a short to let you know I'm kicking. Hey, look at this. I found the one bargain in Sportsman's Warehouse. Life is better around the campfire. 25% off. I got my Sportsman's Warehouse points, and they had one shirt left in my size, so that's going home with me. Anyway, I'm sitting by the fire. Yeah, that's really weird. Okay, Finland's having the easiest winter they've had in 6 years. And Northwest Pennsylvania by Lake Erie is having the hardest winter they've had in 6 years. I mean, literally. My wife and I went out to dinner last night with friends. With the price of everything, we've been going out once a week. And anyway, I had the beer battered fish fry. It was pretty good. I had a tall Sam Adams cold snap. They're still serving that. And coconut cream pie. How could you not? And our bill is almost $60. But I digress. Anyway, my wife said, I wonder if it's going to be snowing. There's no snow in the forecast because the last two times we went out, it was blizzarding. So we walk out, it's snowing. So we got about another inch and a half last night. So anyway, I got my hair cut a little while, getting the spring summer cut going for when I go out there. I played they call it reball. It's like paintball, except little hard rubber balls hit you at about 320 foot-pounds per second, and I got hit in the side and the ribs about 3 times, right in the same spot, and there's some welts there, still sore. I like getting hit in the front where my stomach was because I had some padding there, and actually it bounced off and kind of hurt a little less, but I held my own. Going to be 59 in a few weeks, and still keeping up with the 23-year-olds. But I'm waiting for it to get a little warmer before I get out there. Cool. Sounds cool. When I went to Estonia, that sounds cool. Hey, anybody that's on, welcome. I want to say hi to all my subscribers. Anybody who can subscribe. I'm close to 1,100 subscribers. I'd appreciate the help. Jordan Crew. I don't know what that means. Hope you're not having some kind of reaction there, but hello. And don't spam the channel. Yeah. Okay, Jordan. All right. So anyway, yeah, Jordan's chilled because I hid him from the chat. Anyway, welcome everybody in the chat as long as you keep it cordial, interesting, kind to your fellow camper, and free to talk about food, our adventures, ask gear questions. I'm hanging out in the lounge area of Sportsman's Warehouse because I don't have saunas like my friend in Finland. Oh, check it out. I did a green screen background somehow. It's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, I do EDC stuff. You got to do EDC stuff. My wife thinks I'm crazy. Actually, I think I'm crazy right now because somehow I'm on green screen. But anyway, hey, how you doing? Yeah, my EDC, I always go by A knifeless man is a lifeless man. So I always got to have a cutting instrument on me. Even at work, I have a very small Swiss Army knife. I just can't get along without something that can cut. So I always carry a knife. I like a SOG knife as my everyday carry knife. They used to be 49 bucks. The SOG Flash 2, I don't know if you can get them anymore. Then they came out with one that's 90. I have no idea, dudes, why this is going green screen here. So I hit something. But, okay, let's see if we can get this off here. No, it won't go off green screen. But, hey, this should make an interesting video. But, yeah, I like EDC. Ah, the sauna broke. Oh, no. Oh, no. Anyway, yeah, this is the My Camping Adventures channel. I feel like I'm in the Matrix right now, but hey, it looks kind of cool. I'm actually sitting in the lounge area, Sportsman's Warehouse. And my other EDC carry is I always carry a way to light fire. I always carry, here's a pro tip. If you carry a chapstick with you and you carry some rubbing alcohol hand sanitizer and you have a lighter or some other fire starting device, it really helps you start fires if you ever need to in the wild. So I try and carry stuff that is useful. I carry a flashlight, I carry a multi-tool card in my wallet, I carry a knife, sometimes I do carry a little stun gun flashlight, just things that I find useful. Fire starting device, chapstick, hand sanitizer, things like that. I always try and knock up the use of everything that I have. I have a couple of different EDC things. One of the things that I do is I have a belt because sometimes I wear like jogging pants and you can't fit a lot of stuff in the pockets. And I put a multi-tool, a flashlight, and also sometimes some tear gas or pepper gel right on that. And then I carry a fire starting tool in my pocket. So I kind of have some of the basics at least. Huh. I wonder how to get off a green screen here, huh? That's pretty funny. Retouch off. Yeah, I don't know why they're giving me all this stuff. But hey, let's see what happens. There we go. Gee, you can teach an old guy new tricks. That was interesting. Now that I've spaced everybody out, I'm back in the simulation's not glitching anymore in the Matrix. Back in the old Sportsman's Warehouse on a Saturday. God help me, as my friend Zacchaeus, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but forgive me, said I'd finally doing old man stuff when I go play bingo. I just couldn't play bingo for a couple weeks, man. I couldn't take it anymore. They closed the pizza place next door. Subway's still open, but my wife's birthday is coming up and her friend has a present for her, so we're going tonight. So I'm going to play bingo. God help me. Hopefully I win so I can spend some real money at the Sportsman's Warehouse. But so yeah, we're gonna go there tonight. And fight broke out last time I was there a couple of weeks ago. That was interesting. One lady slugging another lady. Yeah, probably over a $2 pool ticket or something. Who knows? The Atus Industrious, that's cool. Hey, I'd love to have you as a subscriber on the channel. If you can subscribe, that'd be great. Love to chat with you and have your comments on any shorts I do on gear or upcoming videos. I think that'd be cool. To be honest with all you guys, it's just kind of Dorian Gray out. There's nothing on the trees. It's freaking cold. I'm working all week. And yeah, I could go out there and pretty much survive right now. I've done it 100 times before, but just sitting and setting up my hot tent and sitting there and not having a reason to do it or having a friend that I want to go out with or a reason for the adventure. I haven't felt like it. And as soon as the weather gets warmer, I am going to go out. I do want to say for all those of you that believe in the possibility, watching a show called Expedition Bigfoot, and they got video footage of a walking bipedal ape-like creature in the clear. Last week's show, they have it on camera. They got it on a night vision camera as they were tracking it before walking between trees. And in the beginning episode, they got one on thermal. They got a 13-inch handprint. I mean, come on, okay? You know, you go to a crime scene, there's a fingerprint. They could tell you, yeah, there was a murderer here. I mean, like, my God, how much evidence do you need? You're not going to, like, drag an 8-foot-tall, 800-pound skunk ape out of the Florida Everglades. But there is something out there. I've been in the woods all my life, and there is. And they're not making it up for this show, I can tell you that. Because if they were, they'd be like, oh, yeah, oh, we got all this proof. That's 37 degrees. Dude, okay, it's March, like, 8th or 9th here. I don't know what day it is. It's like 26 degrees here, okay? A couple of days ago, while I was working, it was like 64 degrees. I'm like, come on. Well, that's a very good question. I do not generally carry firearms. I'm not against them. And in fact, many of my friends do. I generally have always gravitated towards carrying bear spray. And I did recently get a non-lethal or less lethal self-defense tool called the Byrna. That I carry or keep in my tent when I'm out in the middle of nowhere. But no, generally I do not pack a firearm with me in my travels. But yeah, it's odd because the state that I live in, which is Pennsylvania, I could carry bear spray, I could carry pepper gel, I could carry a stun gun, and it's all legal. If I go over into New York, it's very restrictive, and generally I just carry a multi-tool with me. If I go into Ohio, I'm okay as well. So you kind of got to know what's going on. And oddly, in New York, it's illegal to have a slingshot. Really? Okay. But anyway, I digress. I hope that a couple of you guys subscribe. I'm very close to 1,100. Like I said, I haven't been on in a couple of weeks, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to survive life and work and pay my taxes, take care of my family, and generally do the things you need to do. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, if you look at New York, I always looked at the Allegheny forest areas and all the cool. I go hiking up in New York. And there's a trail system up there. It's pretty darn cool. And but I actually have a special bear spray that's New York legal that I take with me when I go into New York. And then, you know, you got to watch what kind of knives you take with you. It's kind of like crazy. But I can go into the Cabela's in Buffalo and buy like fixed blade knives that I could walk out of the store with, that you could dismember an elk with. And they're all legal for me to carry, but I can't carry a SOG Flash 2 because it might be considered assisted opening, even though it's pretty much impossible with the lock. And even with the lock off, you pretty much throw it on the freaking ground. You can pretty much do whatever you want to it. And unless your thumb goes on there and pushes the blade up, it does not open. So just don't feel like taking any chances, trying to be legal wherever I go. But it's like ridiculous, okay? That's what I feel. Anyway, yeah, just hanging out in Sportsman's Warehouse for a while. It's the weird tradition where we set our clocks back tonight, so gonna lose an hour of sleep, what is it, spring ahead, fall backwards. So I think at 2 a.m. tonight we're supposed to set our clock so that it's really 3 a.m. So that's kind of weird. Hey, I want to do a weird shot. I don't like TV much, but we're watching this show called Extracted, where they put like 12 people in the woods and then their families sit in a compound and got to get them survival stuff. I'm going to be 59 and kicking, but other than the water stuff, because I don't swim that well, I would love to do that show. If you can say, hey, go sit in the damn woods, okay, and we're going to give you a couple of tarps or shelter or sleeping bag, a way to make fire. We're not going to let you starve to death, and we're going to give you a way to have a container and boil water, and you're going to be near the shore of a lake, and you're even going to be able to get bear spray from your family. Shit, leave me out there forever. I'll be the last one out there. And the weird part is, the people that are sitting out there right now, the family members that they put in there to survive, they're kind of just doing their shelter for the most part. This two guys really got it going on, and they're getting knives and stuff. But dude, always be improving your shelter. Always be preparing for the rain. Always be increasing the thermal efficiency. And dude, you're on a lake, okay? They're getting like ropes. They're getting like, some of them are getting fishing kits. I would make rope out of vines, whatever I need to do. I would find a piece of metal. I would make a hook. I would dig up a couple of earthworms. I'd have multiple hook lines in that lake 24/7, and I'd be eating freaking fish 24/7. I'd be boiling water and drinking water. I'd be in the coziest, most reflective shelter I could have. I'd be in my sleeping bag. I'd have the right clothes on. I'll take $250,000 and be able to retire now. Just stick me out there. I'd be more worried about the family members I brought, all the crap stuff they might pick to give me. But I'm sure they'd pretty much leave me out there unless I was half dead to get the $250,000. Yeah, it would be the Poor Man's Truman Show. That's basically been my life. Camping has been the Poor Man's Truman Show. My friend and I were walking down the stream. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. And it was freaking hilarious because it was hot in the summer, so we were doing a stream walk. And this freaking beaver just came out of nowhere and swam right between his legs. And he let out a scream like a coddled little girl. It was hilarious. I had another friend that we were walking in the woods, and every 100 yards he'd flush a grouse. And real tough outdoor guy, and he let out this freaking wailing moan when he got startled. So I've had some funny occasions and no cameras to record them. Yeah, I agree with you there, Yedis Industries. I got one from Adventure Medical Kits here at Swartzman's Warehouse that was on sale, 25% off. That's pretty decent just to have a little bit better first aid kit on me. I have one in my Jeep that I've augmented with supplies, so it's a little bit better. I put some chest wound seals in it, a good tourniquet, some quick clot, and just some over-the-counter medications. I agree with you, though. IFAK is a military term for individual first aid kit. It's a type of first aid kit that soldiers in the military are generally issued. Individual first aid kit is what IFAK stands for. And generally there's a trauma bandage in there, a tourniquet, some other stuff that if you're injured on the battlefield, somebody can grab that and treat your wounds, put pressure on it, and keep you alive long enough to get you to a field hospital. That's what IFAK is. By the way, to everybody in the chat, I am a compendium of useful or useless knowledge, depending on if you talk to my wife or anybody else. So if anybody wants any gear information, survival questions, uh, have any questions for me. I've seen it all, done it all, survived it all. And now I'm sitting here by the fire chatting with you guys. So anybody has any questions on gear? Oh, I have another gripe since this is the day for it. The gear selection and the stuff that's out there now, the quantity, the selection, the variety has gone down greatly since 2020. While they have some good stuff out there, I'm amazed at a lot of the gear I have now they just don't make anymore, and it's good stuff. I have something called the Myox water purification system. It's like a portable water filter or purification plant. They used to issue them to the Marines. What it is you put, I think, one of the C123 batteries in it, and it creates an electrical charge, and you put salt in there, and then the electrical charge goes through the salt, and it creates chlorine dioxide. And then you dump the chlorine dioxide in your water, and 30 minutes later your water's purified and safe for drinking. But you pretty much can make an infinite supply of chlorine dioxide to purify water. Batteries last a long time. So you have a couple of CR123 batteries, and you have a normal size container of salt that you used to be able to get for 99 cents at the store. And you can pretty much purify water for a really long time. And I got one of those. They don't make them anymore. They don't sell them anymore. MSR used to make them. Why? Why don't they sell this good, really cool gear anymore? And I was shocked when I walked in here today. I swear there's a short, I just don't want to go look for it on my channel, of the same kayak was like $13.99. Like, I don't know, like a month ago when they put it out, it's $17.99 now. Is this the Trump tariff thing? I don't know. Anyway, I had a really good smoothie. They opened a tropical smoothie cafe. Has like chia seeds in it, and cinnamon, and peanut butter, and a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm trying to eat a little healthier when I can, because I have my pizza during the week. I did have a quarter pounder with cheese yesterday for lunch, but I got the fries with no salt. So I just would like to have a nice weekend by the campfire in the woods. I'm waiting for that. Hopefully I get to do that very shortly. And I'll be honest with you, there's been a lot of strange activity in the woods by where I camp. And I'm still thinking about that guttural growl that I heard in July, the last time I was out there, after I saw the UAP in the sky and the crazy raccoon ran across the creek. And then I heard this guttural growl from the woods. I don't know what it was. I've been in the woods all my life. And it was like, I don't want you shining your light on me. Leave me alone. I could mess you up really bad. Wasn't a bear. Wasn't a deer. Wasn't an owl. Wasn't a coyote. Of everything, it could have been a coyote. But a coyote wouldn't have been there. They'd have been up more in the hills. So, don't know what it was. Had my fire going. Had my bear spray. Had my light, never found out. Yeah, when I was your age, I didn't either. I was a 32-30 all the way through high school and going into college. Got up to where I was between a 36 and 38 and fluctuating, and I've kind of stayed there. Yeah, it's just a matter of the fact that, and how can I say this? I'm not an alcoholic. I did drink my share of beer in the day. And, I'm sorry. I like pizza. I like cheesecake. I like donuts. However, I don't go out of my way to eat bad, but I have something called a fatty liver. So I'm trying to exercise and get more healthy stuff and drink less bourbon. It's now a treat, but it went the other way. My KPH went down and my stiffness went down. So trying to hang out here a while longer and just trying to eat a little bit better. And to be honest with you, I could eat salads with ranch dressing. I could eat a cheeseburger. I could eat the healthy PB protein Greek yogurt bowl I had for lunch today and the chia cinnamon smoothie. Or I could drink bourbon and eat a steak. I can go either way. The only thing I don't like beets. I do not like beets. Don't know why. It beats me. Get it? Ha. Yeah, that's like, my wife's kind of given up on my son, man. We can't get him to eat a vegetable. He won't take vitamins because he doesn't like the taste. But then he's always like sleeping in till like 1, but he's staying up till 1 working. It's like, I don't see him because I actually get up at a normal time and I go to bed at a normal time. And, I'm 40 years on him, and to be honest with you, I do more housework and more work than he does. Outside of work, he works really hard, unfortunately, at his job. But other than that, it's like, I have to say, I don't get the younger generation. If I see a load of laundry sitting there needing to be done and I'm not doing anything, I'll do it. If garbage needs to be taken out, I'll do it. And I'm 59. I did that when I was 19. I don't get that, well, it's sitting there. Okay, it's not directly affecting me. I'm not going to do it, but okay, you're living in a house for free. Okay, we're helping pay for your education and everything else. Yeah, you're buying your own food and paying for your car, but seriously, it's your house too. And that's what I don't get about the younger generation. They don't have that mental connect that says, oh, wait, I'm going to help out, and oh, there's some dishes or the laundry or stuff. If you ask them and they're not occupied in something they're doing, they'll do it. But I just feel you shouldn't have to ask. It's if you're living there and, police the area. But that's just me. That's how I've always been. But I'm proactive in the woods too. So, yeah, I would love to go on that extract show. And, but, I even told my wife, I said, give me a knife. Give me a way to start fire. Give me a pot or a container to boil water. Give me a sleeping bag and a tarp. Some cordage. I'm all set. $250,000 is coming our way unless I get like super injured or ill and pass out and become unconscious. Some bear spray would be nice too, but I don't understand how they're just like, sitting around waiting for the challenges and this and that. And I mean, dude, you're by a lake, okay? Improve your shelter. It's gonna rain. It's gonna get cold. Fish, eat. That's the biggest thing that worries me in the outdoors. Is I know it's supposed to be the last priority, but whenever I go out into the woods and with my experience, I'm gonna be okay being out there by myself. I'm gonna be okay. Because I got a knife, because I got 3 knives. I got 3 ways to start fire. I got a hatchet probably, or a saw. I got shelter. I got the right clothes. I got a sleeping bag. I got ways to purify water. Whenever I go out into the woods, my main thought is always, where's the food? How am I going to eat if I'm out here for a long period of time? And that's honestly what I think about. Other than, hey, where's Bigfoot? Etus Industrious, you sound like a cool person that I'd love to hang with, and I'm very happy you came to the channel in this chat. Also, my friend in Finland, thank you for being the covert moderator and younger person I greatly like to chat with halfway around the world. This is the My Camping Adventures channel. More to come, and just wanted to let everybody know, despite some people's best efforts, I'm still alive and kicking. My Camping Adventures channel, out.